we'll wait a couple minutes, see if we can't get on or get people. But yeah, as you can see, the link is right there. Everything's right there. So
Okay, we good. We good.
we are good and live. Um, like I said, I haven't been live in a while, so but
Yeah,
I
I couldn't even remember. But let me see if I can shoot this message to him. That's just everything with these technology apps. Am I on my live too, or just on your live so I
no,
know where to tell you to
you're
go?
on yours too. Where I went old school.
Nobody knows why specifically you're not getting orders or the market slowed down. Some
There's
say
Blue Jay Hotel. What's going on, Blue Jay?
But there's a lot of variables. You could have no orders coming in. It might not be in the prime pay period of the month. You may not be positioned right in your market. And
yeah,
hey
Blue
man.
Jay. Oh, what's going on?
Hey, this is for major deliveries. I just sent you a comment to come on here since you want to talk all that shit. And then when I try to stay respectful and nice to you and leave a comment, you want to delete my comment on the other video. You made a little comment, you made a little video about my top 5, saying, when we go out, how do you know what the top 5 is? And you say you went out, basically calling me a liar. You went out and talked to other dashers, and with your experience, you made a top 5. No dashers talk about who's the best tippers when out here. Dashers hardly ever want to even talk. You know what? Yeah, they talk when you ask them a question. I talk to dashers all the time. They probably just don't want to talk to your goofy ass. It's probably what it is. They talk to me all the time. And when I asked them who their best tippers are, they gave them to me. Goofy. Now I want you to come on this live. And now you got another little one talking about, I'm not going to call this person out. And see, my problem is you calling me a liar because I stayed respectful. I always try to stay positive in our community. So we'll keep pushing hard no matter what, no matter how bad it is. But now you want to come on here and talk shit and leave a little comment using a different account and all of that. Don't be a bitch. Leave it with your real account. How about that? And then you got another little short out. I'm not going to call this person out. I'm not going to go at them. Come at me. And don't be a bitch next time. You're talking about, they're talking about my holiday struggle short. Talking about, he just made that up because he had a slow 2 hours. No, dummy. It was October through December of last year when I had a slowdown. And then January, it went through the roof. It started booming again. I've been doing this a year and a half and almost 7,000 deliveries in that year and a half. So yeah, I'm comparing my data. And that wasn't after 2 hours, dummy. Really? You think I'll make a short after I've been doing this long. You think after 2 hours, I'm going to get on, make a short, it's a holiday struggle. Come on, man. Are you that fucking stupid? Goofy ass. I want you to come on this live because when I leave comments, you delete them. I always stay respectful. I always stay nice to you because that's what I'm about. Trying to. We got enough negativity in this community, but now you want to bring some bullshit. Come at me. I want you to come at me. Now you done pulled out my other fucking side. Major deliveries, bitch ass. Come on this fucking live, yo. I want you to.
Yeah,
you gonna call me a liar? Just because people don't want to talk to your goofy ass out here. I talk to them all the fucking time. The ones that don't know me, ones that see my comment, that tell me, hey, your content has helped me with my earnings. You always stay positive. When I'm down, I watch your stuff. But now you want to talk shit and leave little on other accounts, leave little comments and all of that. And I was still cool with all that. Hey, give me your perspective. But now you want to call somebody a liar about my the holiday struggle. And if you watch it, again, I'm staying positive because we out here struggling. especially in my market during these times. I want people from my market and similar markets to say, hey, you ain't out here by yourself. We all out here struggling. We might struggle for 3 months, especially if you're a new dasher. It may not be a struggle from now on. It might just be the holiday struggle, just like I experienced last time. You really think I made a short after 2 hours and gonna call it holiday struggle? Come on, you got to be the stupidest, goofiest motherfucker ever. I want you on this live. You're making your little bullshit ass videos. I want you on this live. Let's talk face to face, man. Because even when I stay respectful and nice to you and leave comments and just giving my perspective back to your perspective, you delete the comments like a little bitch. That's what weak ass, pathetic humans do. Be a strong fucking man.
Now,
and actually understand when I say shit in my videos.
And where I'll come in with that one in all seriousness is the fact that it's not so bad that he wants to have an opinion. No problem. Everybody does. Cool story. But when you go in and commenting and he's deleting, he deleted yours, he deleted Larry's. Like there's 4 people I know commented on that to kind of like, hey, well, this is maybe true for him, maybe not for you, kind of like defending you, but also being like, well, hey man, it's different in some places and not in some places. And he was deleting everything, which is crazy because at the end of the day, you're deleting traction off your own damn channel. Like I have every negative comment that has ever been put on my channel. Ever. Because 30 comments and 20 of them being negative looks a lot better than 10.
Yep. I've never. I just give them my rebuttal. And if we go back and forth a few times, cool. Like I say, a lot of stuff is market dependent, but people in my market watch my content. People in other military markets or whatever, similar markets or whatever, watch my content. So it's all about, hey man, they might be sitting in the parking lot for 2 hours, just like me at that moment, and be like, okay, he out here pushing. It ain't just me. The algorithm ain't just hating me. It's, he's out here too. Okay, let me push. Let me keep going and getting this money. I was thinking about going home, and he gonna say that in the short. Oh, isn't that about keep pushing it to? Yeah, dummy. That's literally what was said in the short. Like you can't comprehend your goofy ass brain that slow. Like what? Say and you want to bring negativity into our community instead of saying, okay, well let me make positive stuff. And he go, oh, I'm not gonna call them out and come at them and go at nobody today. Come at me, Major Deliveries.
The problem is, it's just the problem is also like a lot of his content, like again, look, up until then, we all know I had a little play fun with Major Deliveries, DoorDash drivers, like everybody knew that. It was cool, no problem. But like a lot of his content is now trashing other people's content.
Mm-hmm. Like, you're talking about content creators lying and all of this, and you in the same breath bringing all the negativity into the market. John, just like you and others and me and it. Hey, people watch. If they like our content, they subscribe. If it's for them, they subscribe, and hopefully we can give them what they need in their market to keep pushing, to keep some earnings going up. If it don't work, it don't work. But hey, if for the ones that it did work, great, because we know some markets are completely saturated, and really hate to say it, nothing is going to freaking work. That's just the bottom line. That's what we're fighting against with DoorDash. But when I come up with something out here that helped me, I'm gonna make content on it. So hopefully you can put that in your strategy, test it in your strategy, and hopefully it works. But then, but now, hey, try to, because this ain't the first time. These ain't the first 2 times he threw little sly remarks. Hey, like I say, I'm positive, man. And I'm gonna try to flip it on you where like, hey, man, get up off all of that, man, because YouTube beef is stupid. Get up off that. But now you didn't call me a liar and all of that. Yeah, you didn't call me out in this short you just had. But yeah, you talking about the holiday struggle and all of that. So yeah, you talking about my last short, and you dumb enough to say, oh, after 2 hours, he made this short about the holiday struggle. How can he after 2 hours? No, dummy. It was because of October of December last year, and literally January 2nd through like freaking April, it was pure fire here. And and I do connect the dots. Like, okay, well, holiday, that means a lot more dashers on the road trying to make extra money for the holidays. But at the same time, people are holding on to their money for Christmas.
Yeah.
So that's you put those two mixtures together. Hey, and then it October through December, but then it caught fire back in January. So let me put those little pieces together. Kind of make sense. It kind of adds the fuck up, goofy. They gonna say after 2 hours,
Hey,
I
hold on,
came
you
up
keep
with
talking.
holiday struggle. And then he says, and then he said, oh, well, I've heard about the summer struggle and it's slow, but I've never heard about that. Well, guess what, dummy? In my market, summers boom. My summers are freaking great here. But yeah, October through December, it slows down. So yeah, man, don't, and then you going like a little pathetic bitch. You're gonna delete comments. Really? How you gonna make videos and all of that, and then somebody respond to you respectfully, not in a bad way or anything? I respected your perspective on my videos. Let's have a little nice conversation, but then you gonna come and delete my comments. Man, you know how pathetic that is, man. Come on, man. Come on, Major Deliveries. Come on, man. How weak is that? Now I done left you another comment on your other video. So let's see if you gonna delete that too. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on.
And
Don't,
if he's the
people don't talk about people who tip good. People don't, dashers don't even really want to talk to each other. Guess what? They probably don't want to talk to your goofy ass. That's who they don't want to talk about, because I talk to them all the time. They come up to me, I go up to them. We're just standing there waiting on an order. We talk about all kinds of things. If I need extra information for content, I'll talk to other dashers to see what they're experiencing against what I'm experiencing, what they use as strategies, see if they ever match with some of my strategy. I'll give them strategies. They'll come back to me a month later and say, hey, man, that worked, man. I was a new dasher, man. That worked. I explained things to them about earn by time, because people, a lot of the new dashers are confused like with earn by time, like I was in the beginning. I explained things. So, man, don't come with, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, and like John said, you was like pretty positive in the beginning, but now you went all negative. So I don't know what's happening in your life or whatever it may be, or maybe you think you saying, oh, negative content sells better. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
You like to say people are making up shit and lying and not being authentic and all of that. Is that what it is, Goofy? Hey, Goofy, is that what it is?
So you
Come
said
on, Major Deliveries. Come on, Major Deliveries.
You said he deleted your comment this morning, right? Like just not that long ago.
No, that one is there. He didn't. He deleted the other one. You know, that other one. From night before. I don't know. He may have deleted that one by now. I don't know. But I just told him I'm on live. Come on my live.
Yeah. I mean, it's fair. And I'm waiting for some of our people to get on.
Come on, man. Come on, man. That.
Well,
you're gonna talk all that shit.
Of course. And now I get to go shop.
And then you try to undercover and use a different account. I know that's you, Major Deliveries. I don't remember what the name was that you used, but I know that's you.
Hey, pull the Robert Reese move.
See, the difference is I can put 2 and 2 together. Major Deliveries.
He pulled a hot facts move.
Yeah.
On the side
Man,
note,
yeah.
hot facts be on one, man. He going at it with women like Rideshare Lisa and some other girl. Like,
battling right now. They on.
you know, Rob, he calling people out just because, you know, Rob's Rob. And unfortunately, one of them's our girl, Rideshare Lisa.
I
Who don't
know.
even do content.
And they were pretty close too.
I told you, eventually, when you friends with Robert, eventually you're gonna be on the hot seat.
It's coming. Yeah, man. I can't stand nobody, man. You know what I say? You're gonna talk all that shit, and like I say, still cool. You know what I mean? I'm like, hey, I'm still cool. You know, hey, give your perspective. Let's talk back and forth or whatever. So everything I put out now, you go and edit. But at the same time, people are coming to me saying, hey, man, it's rough out here. I watch your content to stay positive and keep pushing forward. But you gonna call somebody liars and all of that. At the same time, you bringing negativity to our community. Come on, man. You being a little bitch.
Yeah, unfortunately, like I think a lot of this honestly just has to do with the fact that his content, for whatever reason, isn't working, and that's a little, I guess. I mean, not I guess. I know it can be frustrating. We've all put a lot of time in work. Some work, some don't. And it just seems like none of his work. And well, I'm not like trying to clown him for that because it's not easy. But I think that's a part of it. Like, you haven't been in the game as far as the YouTube content a third as long as he has, and you have way more traction than he does. And I think it's a little bit out of jealousy. And so he's like, guys, don't watch them. And it's someone who's not really down for the community, because someone down for the community would never tell somebody, don't watch this person in our community. Like, why you taking money? Like, potentially, you could be taking money out of someone's mouth.
Yeah. Yep.
And you don't know that person like that to be like, yo, guys, he's a liar. Don't.
Yeah.
Like, it's not your business.
And the thing is, John, what I can't stand is you can't even comprehend. You just jump to conclusions that, oh, I sat here for 2 hours. Oh, he's saying because he sat there for 2 hours, it's going to be a whole 3-month holiday struggle. No, I did not say that. I said I have been sitting here for 2 hours. Yeah, it looks like the holiday struggle has begun. I didn't just, say this because of 2 hours sitting here. No, I said that because I experienced 3 months of it just being like less than half of the earnings I usually make. And he brought up summer slowdowns. Oh, I've heard of summer slowdowns. Well, guess what, Goofy? In my market, summers are banging. They're good in my market. I can't explain it, but they're good in my market. Both of my summers have been good. I don't know why, but a lot of people say, hey, my summers are not good. Do I go around and say, oh, you're lying? Your summer has to be good because my summer is good.
Yeah.
I'm just a stupid ass person.
I mean, well, I'll give you the example. How many people and again, I will say this, my market sucks now. My DoorDash market is absolutely trash. It's just not good. But when it was good, people were like, how the fuck are you? Like, nobody was having success. I was. But nobody was like, oh, fuck this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we had supportive people.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, it makes no sense. And like I said, I like major deliveries, but I don't like the fact that you're telling people basically, I mean, whether he likes to admit it or not, you're basically saying, hey guys, this guy's a liar. I wouldn't
Yeah,
believe a word he says.
and he said it. He said it in this latest video. He said people are lying, called me a liar, all of that. But he said, oh, I'm not going to go at him. I'm not going to call out his
Hey,
name.
Stu.
Well, I'm calling my own name out because I know you were talking about me.
Hey, Sue's here.
So
um,
what's going on, Sue?
well, here's where I will. Okay, I'll frame this like this because I remember one of the comments he had said. So I'll go ahead and say this. I'll be him for a minute because I know one of the things he said was and I remember he said that, oh no, he told you all this stuff, and then right away he said, but this might not be true in your area. Basically saying you said nothing. You said all this stuff to say nothing. Okay, so I know what you meant by that. Just like anywhere else, you're like, okay, this is everything that works in my area. Now, this might not be true for you. It depends. It's what your town looks like and stuff like that. So I got what you meant.
And anybody with a little bit of comprehension, because yeah, quite frankly, some like your market could be totally overly saturated and nothing works. But hey, give it a try. And even with the top 5, yeah, doctors and nurses tip good in my area. Hell, you even said in your area, John, they tip good, but then some areas, for whatever reason, they might not tip as good.
And I will give you, because he really focused on the one, like, which was the waiter, because he's like, oh, you hit the community with a hospitality worker.
Yeah.
So here's what I'll say this. Yeah, it's 100% true when it comes to like someone like a waiter or a waitress or somebody who works for tips or anything like that. They understand the struggle. So I'd say 8 times out of 10, they're going to tip you just as well as anybody else, or at least they're going to tip you all the time.
Yep.
Have we had bad people, like rich people not tip us? Absolutely.
Of course.
Like, of course we have. But like 9 times out of 10, when you go to that doctor's office and it's a big order, you're getting tipped pretty well.
Yep.
Sorry,
And just
buddy.
and like you say, administrative assistants and secretaries, made the list of not good tippers. And yeah, I have been in many offices and I'm like, and I just walk out and I'm like, wow, okay, he barely didn't tip again. And I understand that you don't make much money. I'm not putting administrative assistants down / secretaries down. Daycare workers made number 1, and I'm not putting you down. They're like horrible here. Not tipping. And people who defend, well, maybe they didn't, maybe they can't for whatever reason can't afford to tip. Yeah, but why are you on DoorDash spending money on these ridiculous fees? You got to work. So that tell me you can get to a grocery store.
Well, what I will tell you is this, and this is a true story. I don't care what no one says. COVID made it real convenient to get food because that was the only way we could do it, right? Well, and people who normally couldn't afford to do delivery was able to afford it because they were getting government checks. A lot of us were. Let's just keep it real 100. But when those checks stopped, they still wanted the convenience. But they realized, you know what? I can get this, but yeah, I can't afford the tip. But it's convenient, so I'm going to still do it. And COVID kind of did that. Like,
got you.
But yeah, like I try not to count people's pockets. It sucks. I've been there. But I don't count. I don't call it counting people's pockets when you're using my resources, my time, my car, my gas. That's not counting people's pockets when they're using your shit, when they're taking advantage of your shit. No, I get it.
You know what I mean? Counting pockets is like, oh man, why did he buy that or whatever? And I ain't got nothing to do with their life, but I got an opinion on how they're spending their money. But no, you're spending my money
Yeah.
when you don't tip me.
Yeah, I
My
definitely don't.
resources. And like I said, if you can get to work, you can get to a grocery store and fix your lunch. My wife, she fixes lunch every day. She's a school teacher, you know,
Yep.
and we can afford the DoorDash, but
Yep.
she fixes her lunch every single day and takes it just like everybody else can. Like I said, if you can make it to work, you can make it to the grocery store. There's no excuse. Now, I've had, like I've even said in the video, you know, there's some people, you know, people like to bring up people with disabilities and all of that. Well, what about that? Well, guess what? People with disabilities tip good, real good. So don't try to bring them into it, because from my experience, every one of them have tipped me very well, and they'll, if it was a hand to me, oh, I appreciate you. I mean, with their appreciating me with their words and their tip. So don't try to throw that out there as an argument.
Oh, Sue, by the way, we're talking about major deliveries. Sue didn't know who we were talking
Sorry about that, Sue. Yeah, I mean, Sue left a comment on my holiday struggle about hey, we're on the struggle bus. Yes, Sue can comprehend what I said. And then, oh, Marshall, he said that after sitting there for 2 hours and called it a holiday struggle. Oh, come on, man.
Yeah.
No, she could look at it and understand it. Like, yeah, okay, I get what you're saying. It's nothing. Even it's not even no pieces to put together. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, absolutely. Like like I said, it's weird. But my one of my biggest problems with the whole thing is the fact that you're trying to take money out of someone's pocket.
Yeah.
Like,
now, if I was saying just some blatantly like ridiculous shit, like, yeah, okay, man, what the hell is he talking about? He's just making up ridiculous shit, like this ridiculous ass short. See, now you go, what was that ridiculous ass short that Major Deliveries had about the GPS or whatever, getting out of a neighborhood and all of that? Dumbass short.
Yeah, it was
really
about it lost.
Come on, man. We all just turn the GPS on, put a location in there to get us out of the neighborhood. Because sometimes, yeah, we do get lost in these big neighborhoods with 1,000 turns. So yeah, just plug in a location, and then once you get out the neighborhood, just turn it off, because now you know back where you are again. He come over to some old dumbass shit talking whatever, but you're gonna talk about somebody else's comment, and you got dragged all over the goddamn internet for that dumbass short.
Yeah, well, and again, yeah, he did too. That was. But again, my biggest problem isn't the fact that he has an opinion. It isn't the fact that he's not standing on it. And what I mean by that is he's not here. He's not leaving your messages alone. Like he's creating a narrative all by himself, and he's going to think that he has people, the couple people that watch his videos, and I don't mean to say that as rude, but the couple people that watch his videos are going to think, oh, he just said this and nobody cared to comment about it. He must be right. So he actually, for the few people that follow him, it makes it seem like he's right.
Exactly.
And that's not cool.
Yeah, and I want to reiterate again. Yeah, he deleted my comments, and now, John, you telling me he deleted other people's comments? I didn't even know that.
He deleted Larry's, he deleted yours, and there was 2 other people that he deleted.
Yeah, man.
So like he did go out and delete these comments, which is again, why? Like stand on it. Like that's my personal. If you're gonna say something, no problem. Neither one of us got a problem with that.
Nope, not at all. And when you said that first video, I didn't come at him disrespectful or anything. I said, hey man, I appreciate. I even said great video. I appreciate your perspective, but this is everything I experienced with the top 5 and the people I talk to, and the whole we don't talk to each other out here and Dashers, we never talk to each other. Most just have a mean look on their face. And come on, man. I talk to Dashers all the freaking time. They'll come up to me, I'll come up to them or whatever, all the time. And then for content, yeah, I go up to them and ask them their opinions on things. You know, I'm
Yeah.
not just gonna always put my experience out there. That's a one-sided experience. No, I want to hear what other people have to take, and then I put the content out, and then hopefully the whole community can be like, all right, I'm gonna give that a try. Oh man, that worked great in my community. Oh man, yeah, that didn't work that great in my community, but okay,
Yeah.
you put it out there.
Absolutely. Like, and that's what I mean. Like, it's a shame.
It's ridiculous, man. Yeah, I want him. I wish he would have come on here.
Yeah, I've got a
And then he do the ultimate bitch move. I mean, deleting comments, that's the ultimate bitch move too. But then you're gonna come on my video and try to be under a different name and all of that. Man, I can put 2 and 2 together. I know it's you. I know it's you, goofy, weak, pathetic ass human. I know it's you, Major Deliveries.
Yeah, tell that guy stop trying to. Yeah, it's crazy. Again, I don't get it. I don't get why people do it, but they do. So
Yeah, I don't
like,
go on nobody's content, even if somebody does say something ridiculous. Okay, well, you said that. Okay, that's on him. And
yeah,
I keep it moving. I'm not going, oh man. And like I said, I feel like I don't say anything ridiculous that's just like, oh man, he just making up some silly shit and just like, oh man, yeah, wait,
well,
man,
yeah.
go to the moon and come back, and then that'll make your DoorDash earnings go up. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, what?
Well, yeah. I'll give you like an example. Like, people have been like our situation where we're trying to get things figured out, and sometimes it just doesn't seem like we're gonna get things figured back out because you're so busy and shit. So I was having other people harass you in your comments because when I would occasionally go live, they're like, "When are you guys going live again?" I was like, "I don't know. Go ask my partner in crime." So that's why you would get some influx of people coming in there, your comments, or old people being like, "Hey, when you guys going live again?" and everything else. And then eventually, like, it got to a point to where I was like, "Hey, look, guys, I'm gonna be real honest with you." I was like, "I can't get a hold of them. I don't know what's going on." I was like, "I'm just not even sure this is gonna happen anymore." But didn't say nothing crazy or nothing like that. It's just keeping people up in the loop. Like, you can say things without getting crazy.
Yeah, I
Like,
totally get it.
Yeah, like you can say things without. And again, I'm just really big on not
Yeah,
taking money out of people's pockets.
the couple times you text me, I saw it and I said, okay, let me hit John back. But then I just got freaking even busier, and then I was like, God, then you come. I look like 2 days later, be like, God damn it, I meant to hit John back.
Yeah.
You know, that's just. You know, I'm not only like, oh, I'm just not.
But that's
you
what
know,
I mean.
it's easier, and that's why I try to like comment when I see you drop something. I at least try to leave a comment. Like, okay, hey man, I'm that just letting you know that's my way of letting you know I'm still here. And
and that's why, like I said, there's ways you can go about things, and Major Deliveries is just, and I know why he's doing it. Like, it's Robert Reese's fault. It's all Robert Reese's fault. Robert Reese has laid the groundwork of, hey guys, if your regular content ain't working, let's go start talking shit. Like, so it's all Robert's fault. The reason why people are doing this. Like, next thing you know, Major Deliveries is going to have a racist on his channel interviewing him. That's going to become his new co-host. Like, for real, like this is all Robert's fault. Like, for like a month there, Robert had a racist as his co-host.
Yep.
And why? Because the numbers were moving.
Yep. Exactly.
And once the numbers stopped moving, the show stopped.
He got to go.
It's like I said, man. And Major Deliveries had, honestly, a fair 2 people that could have helped him. I tried to help him, like by picking on him, but I would tell people, hey, this is Major Deliveries.
Right. Yeah, I was totally cool with him. You know, I had no problem with it. But
And again, just stand on what you say.
that's
Like,
it.
don't just delete shit. Like, that's a problem.
Yeah. Hey man, do you realize how goofy that is? Major deliveries. You're gonna talk shit, but then when somebody responds, you're gonna delete. Come on, man. That's a bitch ass move. You a bitch or what? Because right now you're looking like a big ass bitch.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
wish you would get my message and come on this live.
Well, that's why he lives. He lives out west, right?
I don't know, man. I ain't never really paid attention to him like that.
I don't know where he lives. Sue wouldn't. Not Sue. I'm sorry. Rideshare Lisa would know. Rideshare Lisa seems like she knows. I think she's actually said it before. Because then I thought he was like a Washington or Oregon, and then it made it sound like he was on the East Coast. But
Gotcha.
like, yeah. So that's my issue with him. I really do think that he's just trying to make something happen, and because he can't. Whatever he's doing isn't working, and I don't know why. Because I do know why, and it's sorry, Major Deliveries, because you have an annoying voice. But his information isn't bad. It's just now he's being negative, and that's not who he was about. And again, I think it's just for views.
Yeah, he like to call other people out for it, but that's exactly what he's doing.
Yeah,
just try to, the secret. Just help the community. Give them your experience. That's the secret in any YouTube video, not just DoorDash. Hey man, just try to give them your experience. Don't think about yourself, because right now you're thinking about yourself. Think about how you can help the community. That's the secret to no matter what niche or whatever you're in. How can you help the next person? Put it out there. And then hopefully it will help them. But if it don't, at least you still put it out, and whoever it did help, you help those people. I mean, or you might put something out and maybe that thing didn't help them, but for some reason what you put out made them think of something else, and they wouldn't have thought of that without seeing that video and like, oh, let me tweak that. Oh man, this really worked for me. But it came from that first seed. But it can't come unless you steadily throwing out negativity and just talking shit.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't make sense. So, on a side note, real quick, while we're trying to waste some time, see if he gets on, what the hell you been up to?
Just working, man. Just I'm I just looked at my YouTube today and saw that. And something told me, I saw his video, watch it. Something he said, I can't even remember what the title was. I said, something made me want to I said, let me watch this. And and when he said holiday struggle and such, oh, you talking about me? And so I listened to the whole thing, and I was like, that just set me off, man. I think I was already a couple of bad turns going this morning on some other businesses. So then that just really set me off. And now I'm freaking an hour behind. So all because of this goofy ass dude.
So then, in all honesty, are you doing DoorDash very much? Or are you really busy with your other job?
No, I'm doing DoorDash. I might do jump on and do DoorDash an hour. I might jump on and do DoorDash for 2 hours. Or if I can string along 3 hours, I will. But it just come whenever.
Yeah. Well, absolutely.
I've done one delivery and then had to get back off.
Yep.
That's why it's rough for me, because now I see that you doing Spark, you down, you're down to aluminum level and all of that, and everybody else. But I can't do that because I need the Dash now. Really, I ain't got no other apps either. But even if I had other apps, I don't have Dash. I won't have Dash. So I need that Dash now to be able to jump in and jump out.
By the way, KH, right? My health is good. I'm cancer free. I go every 6 months for the next year to get a 3 or 5 foot scope stuck down my penis. Yeah, that's no shit. It's 5 feet long. It
Mm.
goes all the way to my anus, dude. Like they go into my bladder and end in my anus to make sure I ain't got no cancer there. That's how rough that is. Um, but I'll tell you my story on DoorDash. Um, what happened was, remember I was telling you the tier program had started getting worse and worse, to 0 catering orders, none. But what I had was I had my shopping pays that were kind of saving my ass. Honestly, like I got tired of doing the same upside down bullshit orders to say at 80. I always had Walmart Spark. I've had it since it first opened, but I had so many back surgeries. Eventually, these orders weigh on me. But I said, man, fuck this, man. And so like my first week, I made 1,050, only working 4 days,
Yeah, that's
and
lovely.
then last week I think I made in 3 days I made 750
That's lovely.
because also I have a rental car now because my car blew up. So I'm paying about 1,400 a month on a rental car, which you would think, oh, that's horrible. But I'm making like 4K. Like
Right.
I have
Numbers make sense.
my yeah, well, 100%, because my part of the bills is 1,100. So 14 plus 11, that's 2,500. I make 4K, that's 1,500 left over, and only I'd say 200 of that goes to gas because these rental cars, these new ones, are some gas savers. So
Bruh.
like I really have like $1,200 in the bank that I can use for Christmas and shit like that. It's a lot better than sitting at home and doing absolutely nothing.
Lovely.
So like that's what's been going on with me.
And the thing you got to think about, there is no maintenance now for your
Nope.
car.
Nope.
That you know, I'm not saying makes up for the whole 1,400.
Yeah.
But that's a big chunk.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, I go drop this car Wednesday because this car is about to have 10,000 miles on it. You know, these newer cars, every 10,000 miles, they need an oil change. I go drop this car off Wednesday, they're going to put me right in a new car that don't need an oil change. I'm in a different car and I'm going. No wait time.
Yep. Lovely.
So,
Lovely.
Yeah,
Yep.
and it's holding off because I'm getting an electric car, but I got to wait till tax time. I'll get like $7,000 back. I'll put 7,000 on it because that's what I want is an electric car. So
Definitely.
yeah,
About too.
Yeah, it's a write-off, Larry. But a lot of people, like, not trying to be dumb, but I'd say probably about 30% of DoorDashers don't got that money like that for the big maintenance, the big ones. Like, yes, we got money for oil changes, but I really do think about 30%. If someone has anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000 worth of car repairs, I've had before. No one has that. 30% of the crew don't have that.
Right.
And they got to go take loans out. They got to borrow money from folks, or worst case scenario, they don't have a car.
Yep. Yeah, man. Yeah. I remember when you first told me about the rental car and the numbers, I was like, if I get back to doing it like a whole lot, I'm like, that's not really a bad idea. I just thought, hey, no maintenance.
Well,
and like you can write that off, all that expense.
It was 1,000, but I fucked something up, so it's like 1,400 now because I don't have a credit card. So my mother-in-law technically rents it in her name, and I have to add myself on as a driver, which costs me an extra 150 every 2 weeks, which is an extra 300 monthly. So it would be really 1,100, but because I don't have a credit card, it cost me an extra 300. But still, man, I make 4K. I pay out 25. So like it makes way too much sense.
It does. It does make so much sense. So, especially like you say, you're profiting. Hell, you got more left over than you had the other way, and it's a hell of a lot better. You're sitting at the house with zero, and now your family's struggling to hell.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Yeah. Well, I'm about to drop this order off, and I'll be at $90.
Nice. At 7.
$650 when I got my first order. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so seven. Yeah, like $90.
Yeah. Yeah. I always knew Walmart smart. I mean, I always said, man, I would love to have got on Walmart. I think just a perfect compliment to DoorDash. And like you said, you use it. You know, when you turn DoorDash on, you're just cherry picking, and then when you finally see something you like, you take it and then switch back over. And yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I've done.
great.
Yeah, I've done 7 DoorDash orders this week, right? And I paid
Wow.
$96. $96 though in 7 orders. $96.
Wow. Wow.
Take what the hell I want.
Wow, lovely. Yeah, I about fell out when you sent me that 4%. I was like, oh, I thought I wasn't expecting 4%. I was like, okay, you might be down in the 60s or something. 4%. Jesus,
I'm not even in a tier. Like,
that is crazy.
and I was
So what do you like? Can you even believe that you have 4%, knowing that we always
no.
tried to stay? Can you believe that you're at 4%?
No, like I went and watched some old no shit. Like I went and watched some old DoorDash videos to see how stupid sounding I was, and everything else, just to see what I was saying. But I also noticed that my market was different. Like I was watching ride-alongs, and it was just different than it was now.
Like I said, you had the cream of the crop market before they switched.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, 100%. It's completely the catering orders. That's what did it. When you make everyone platinum, no one is platinum. I said that to begin with. I knew this eventually was going to happen. Like I knew it.
I didn't know it was going to come this fast, though. I was okay. People going to fight it, and people. I was like, wow.
Oh, it didn't look. It shit. Talk about coming fast. It came fast for Van. Remember Van? Remember that guy?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yes.
The next day, his market. 2 weeks later, he had a real job.
Yep.
Yep.
Crazy.
So like this, but I meant to tell you. Guess what they're doing here though, and this is a reason why they have a third-party logistics company. DoorDash is hired to be DoorDash drivers. You go in and get a job at this third-party logistics company. You download their app, and DoorDash gives them orders in your app and to their app. So it's not a DoorDash app. Say it's like Builder's Boss Logistics. So they're hiring in my town for $18.50 an hour, 40 hours a week. They're giving you vacation time, 401k. You are, and you get to keep tips.
I had came across an article. I was reading about that. Man, I didn't realize it came in your market, but I was reading that article. I was going to do a video and just never got around to it. But yeah, I saw that. But wow, but you just gave me even more insight on it. Wow.
They're paying $18.50 an hour here. You work 40 hours a week. You're not allowed to decline any order. But I mean, if you go in a warehouse, can you tell them, hey, I ain't working on that machine? Of course not.
Yeah.
So but also they pay you, now this is peanuts, but they pay you like 10 cents a mile in gas, which is peanuts. But you get the 401k, you get vacation time, you get sick time. Like seriously, like could you imagine? Like I've been doing this 5 years. If they would have had said logistics company, man, I'd have a 401k that would have a little bit of change in it. Like I'm not even gonna lie to you. I thought about doing it.
Yeah.
Like, because this job makes it hard. And well, I'll say this: if you know about 2 months in advance, you can prepare for a vacation. But not a lot of people can do that. Like this job makes it hard to go on vacation for some people because they are dependent to work 5 days a week. They can't afford to take any time off.
Right.
So and
it's funny, I've been doing a lot more earn by time lately, man. It's so less stressful, man. It's the restaurants, man, if they're slow, okay, I don't care. I'm getting paid every minute. It's so I literally started doing earn by time more than earn per offer and was making, I don't know if it's the tier or what, like making the same amount. And, I guess because I'm not rushing, and so my base pay is not that whatever DoorDash is going to send you on earn per offer. So I'm thinking that kind of making up for the restaurant takes longer. Okay, I'm getting paid, and I'm not freaking, I'm not breaking any traffic laws and all of that. I'm just driving like I got sense. Oh, yellow light. Yeah. Oh, yellow light. Oh, I'm supposed to slow down and stop. Oh,
and that's what we do.
Yep.
Oh, they got me in a 2024 Nissan Sentra, by the way.
Nice. Oh man. And Sentra, I've owned Sentras. Gas mileage is lovely.
My God, I get 364 to a gallon or to a tank, and guess what? It only takes me $32 to fill it up. I literally fill this up twice a week. That's it.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, like the other day I made $300 on Sunday and only went 105 miles.
Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, man. I'm glad it worked out for you, man. I'm glad definitely renting a car. I'm glad it worked out for you. Definitely, man. You was able to get Spark, and definitely, man.
Well, it was going to have to, because, Princess says she ain't been able to make much money lately because she can't get out. Oh, that's right. Princess can't get her kid to go to sleep at night. So therefore she can't, she said the kid ain't going to bed till like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my God.
So then she ain't getting out at the time she wants to. So yeah.
I know that's wearing you. Oh my God.
Well, unfortunately for my one child, I had to be a bad dad and basically like put them in their room and close the door and just let them scream for like 3 days straight. Yeah. Like I did that too. Oh, look at Ron said, "Welcome back, team." Well, Ron, I would love to say this was done naturally, but it wasn't.
What's going on? Yeah, I can't see who's in here or anything. So what's going on, Ronnie Ron? Princess Sue, you still here? KH still here?
Probably. Larry Legend's here.
Oh, Larry. What's going on, Larry?
I talk to Larry daily, like on my phone when we're working.
Okay.
It fucking it's better when you have someone to talk to. Like,
most definitely.
Like I told you, I will not go back to driving without anyone in the car. Like it ruined me. Like this shit ruined me. Like I was about to tell you, dude, just throw me on mute. Just turn my phone on. Suck. Act like I'm talking to somebody. I don't give a shit what you're doing.
I remember, man. Like we were doing it, and then a couple of times where I'm working a different shift, whatever, and I'm like, man, this is different. This is like, this is not cool.
No. Well, because I eventually told the group too. I said, all right, group. I said, his business is booming. I said, here's what I can almost guarantee. That shit's about to slow down come November. I said, so we about to have the show back. It'll be from about November till about March, April. And then we'll be going back on a hiatus. we like the NBA. But like when the show come back on, when the NBA come back on, we got the NBA season. For real.
Oh man. Yeah,
like,
man.
But I get it. Like I said, shit's busy. But like, cause I remember it was like, hey man, we'll see you in August. Hey, September. And I'm like, guys, we in the middle of October. I'm not sure this is happening in September. like I'm almost positive this ain't happening in September. They like, John, it's October 6th. I was like, and that's why I'm so positive it's not happening in September. But we created like a cult following, and
what makes me
get back on it. Yeah. And what makes me mad is, man, I see some of these other shows, like not shows.
Oh, you low, John. I can't hear you.
All right, give me 1 second, buddy. I forgot you were on speaker.
Okay. Wish I could talk to y'all. I can't see any comments or who's in here and who's not in here.
I almost got into the passenger side of my own damn car. Jesus. All right, so I'm at 90 now.
Lovely.
Yeah, so now I'm just waiting on an order. I
So
scheduled orders.
do you still do your 100 and shut it down, or you
No,
move up to 200?
No, because of the rental car, I have a new Monday through Friday. I have a 150 minimum, and then Saturday and Sunday, because of how I can work longer. I work 12 hours every Saturday now, 6:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Those are my $200 days.
Got you.
So yeah, 150. I shut it down, and then that actually depends on how early I shut it down, because like I usually keep working until my kid gets home from school, like always. But I definitely can make that money way before she gets home.
Got you.
And then I have to schedule DoorDash now, because yeah, I'm at 9% now. 9.
Oh, all right. You gonna try to beat DMK?
Well, I have an idea. Eventually, I plan on getting back to 0%.
Right.
And then I plan on making content.
Oh, okay.
So like that's in the grand scheme of things. The plan, when I'm like bored 1 day a week, that I can afford a little bit of a hit on my money, I'm gonna take 1 day a week and do earn by time until I get all the way back up to 100% AR and 100% everything.
Oh shoot. Okay. Yeah. Man, you probably will make more money on earn by time these days, man.
Well, I'm going to, like, because I don't want to look and do. I can't bring myself to look at a $3-4 for 8 miles. That ain't happening. I have a rule. I don't leave my house on DoorDash, or I don't click on accept order for anything less than $2 a mile with a $6 minimum. So it's got to be $6 minimum, and it's got to be $2 a mile.
Got you.
So that's my criteria.
Yeah. That's
Star Dashing.
Which you got Spark as your main. Yeah. Totally don't accept anything.
Yeah, Spark is 100 my main. I'll be glad if I get, because what I do is I do 2 or 3 DoorDashes, and that's my gas for 3 days. Like that, 3 orders will make sure I have gas for the next 3 days. That's crazy.
Lovely. Yeah.
Star Dashing. I had something come up last week. Plus, the game didn't start till almost 11. But yeah, I'll do the dual streaming game with you here on StreamYard. But yeah, so I like your setup, man. I wish money's so tight right now. Like, I like your little, like, the microphone and shit like that, like with your pod, like how you're doing your, like, your top 5.
Oh, the top 5 that I just pulled out of my ass because nobody talks to me in my town.
Yeah, absolutely. But I like your setup there because you got the whiteboard behind you, and then you got the microphone. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I appreciate it, brother.
My basement flooded, so I've been doing a lot of basement work. We finally got the basement remodeled. Because what we did was we ripped up the carpet in the bedroom, right, and we put tile on the floor, and then we had laminate on a part of the basement floor. It was tile in most of the basement, but there was a large strip with laminate, so we ripped that up and put vinyl down because vinyl's waterproof.
Okay.
Then we cut the drywall 3 feet up on the wall, the whole basement, and we put the Wayne's molding on, which is PVC, which is completely waterproof.
Yes.
So
Smart.
like we waterproofed our basement.
Good, yeah, because it shouldn't go up no higher than that 3 feet, definitely.
No, and now we're about to start putting in a bathroom downstairs, a full bathroom.
Oh, nice.
Like I didn't think we had enough room for one, and then my daughter's dad, who's become a real good buddy of mine, he does shit like that on his side, where he just likes to build shit. He's the one that's helped me do the remodeling. So like he's like, yeah, I can put you a full bathroom down here. He was like, so we're gonna do that.
Nice. Thing with shower and everything. That's nice.
Hey, look, Midwest Panther said, are you guys doing some more of those Friday night food challenges?
Definitely. Yeah, we definitely want to get back into those.
We're gonna. Everyone's asking the questions, checking the boxes. They're gonna hold us to it.
Yes, definitely.
Like,
see,
right,
those
guys,
would be easier to do too, because I can like schedule that evening. It's just hard to during the day. It's just hard to.
Well, like I was telling you, one, we could start with doing the Fridays because that's easy. It's in the evening. Like,
yep.
Honestly, unless you're going on vacation or I'm going on vacation or something. Like next week, we got a block party going on. Like we got a band, dude. We have a band. We literally got the police to cordon off the cul-de-sac.
Right.
Yeah, we RSVP'd. We have like these QR code invitations that like over 170 people have. 170 people are coming. Like we have bouncy houses, we have a band, we have yard games, we got like fucking axe throwing, we got food.
Oh
we
man,
we made t-shirts for the kids. We made t-shirts for the kids. We made t-shirts for the adults. It's called For the Adults. On it says Party in the Sack. Because it's in a cul-de-sac. Yeah, it's meant to be that way.
Wow.
It's meant to be that way because you should see the design. The design goes like this, like a little penis.
Of course it does. Of course it does.
We went on a Costco trip last week. We had 60 adults with Party in the Sack t-shirts in Costco. You don't know how many people stopped you.
Oh, I know that was insane. That was. Oh man, Party in the Sack. That's nuts, man. That's nuts. That's nuts. No fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh man. Yeah, that sounds like a good time, man.
Yeah. But all I do on here, Start Ashings, is I just get it set up, put people's names in it and stuff. But on the StreamYard, I went to go pay for it again because I haven't paid for it because I haven't been live. It looked like it's jacked the price up to like $35 a month.
Yeah, because what is it, 20 or something? Or?
Yeah, they don't even give you a free option and then a $35.99 option, and then there's a $100 option a month.
Wow. Yeah, because it wasn't 100. Yeah, Yeah. I guess everybody is catching on to StreamYard. And, oh, the demand is high. We can go ahead and crank this up some now. Make more money.
Well, here's the
Okay.
thing. Like, I think you can do X amount of. I think you can do X amount of dollars, or not X amount of dollars. I think you can do 2 or 3 hours, like a month or a week alive. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna have to pay for it once you get cranking back up and we start doing this for real again, because it's worth it if you're using it. It's
Right.
100, but I would have to use it about 3 times a week for it to be worth it.
Right.
So,
Right.
like,
Yeah,
I've got.
and probably what I'll do, John, I'm definitely gonna have one. So if it just comes down to it, we'll just like use mine and just
Yeah.
save you the cost.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. Like, when are you starting your real estate one? I actually was thinking. I haven't seen any. Do you have a real estate channel now?
Yes, I've had one for a couple of years now. And it has a couple thousand subscribers and everything. But yeah, that's like right around the corner of cranking that back up.
Yeah.
There's quite a few videos on there and it was kind of like before I really knew a lot about the content side of YouTube. I've learned a lot from this channel. So yeah, we're gonna jump back on it. Hopefully we can get that thing going back. And that's one of the main reasons that I got the mic and all of that. So to use for both channels and everything. So but yeah, man. So yeah, I definitely want to use StreamYard. So yeah, I can use StreamYard for our stuff, real estate, everything.
Yep. Yeah, because that's what I mean. Like I said, I don't, because I'm gonna have. I think we're just ended both having to have it, because I'm starting to do something like with Stardashians, doing dual live cast of the football games and stuff like that. So like that's something that I'll be doing every week throughout the NFL season. And then obviously we'll eventually, like I said, get back on the same track, if not 1 or 2 days a week, but definitely start off slow by the Fridays, because we can literally do those anytime.
Yes.
Like those are pretty much plug and play. Like give people a week or 2 heads up when we're going to do it, but they are pretty much plug and play.
Yeah, it'd be a lot easier than sporadically jumping on and off, and then like I said, that's in the evening, late evening.
Yeah,
so it's a lot easier. We'll come up with some crazy things to do.
How's your son doing, by the way, man? Like we ain't talked for a while.
Yeah, man, he's doing good. He's playing football now. Now he's 14 and has probably been taller than me for about a month now. I'm 6 feet, so he then he caught another growth spurt. I walked into the bedroom and I looked at him. I took a back. Whoa! I was like, man, he had already was taller than me just by a little bit, and I looked again, and then I was like, man, he looks even taller than me. And then I looked down. I said, I'm wearing sneakers and he's barefoot, and I was like, wow, dude, I think you just caught another growth spurt.
Yeah.
So I was like, wow. So he's like the tallest in the junior high, and he's playing football now. He's not really he's like yesterday's game, he played offense and defense and everything, but he really doesn't know the game at all. Like, he never watched it. And this is the first time he's ever played football. So, he's catching on now, but I wish he would have known the game. He just doesn't, have the, you're supposed to be aggressive and killer in football. He just doesn't have that, because he doesn't really know how to play the game. And I guess it's kind of hard to be aggressive as you need be if you're still trying to figure out what the heck. To the point of to where the play is over, the downs are over, offense leaves the field, defenses come out, and he's still out. I'm like, come on, So now the coach is like, come on, before they. And I was just like, oh, this dude totally doesn't know the game.
Yeah.
So I tried to break it down to him. Like, hey, man, you got 4 downs, but most of the time you're going to kick on that, the 4th down. So after 3 downs, man, I said, man, just keep an eye on the quarterback. When he leaves the field, you leave the field. When he goes on the field, you go on the field. You playing offense. But then yesterday they had him on offense and defense. I was like, oh, God, he's going to be his mind is going to be blown. And then when he was playing defense, he kept pushing on the other lineman. And I'm like, man, no. But the running back is over here now. So you release from him and start going to where the ball is. So we was talking out. He was like, yeah, I caught on later. But when they first put me on defense, I was still acting like I was on offense. I was like, yeah, I know. I saw that. He said, yeah, now I get it. I'm supposed to go after So that just tells you, John, he knows nothing.
Yep. Hey, look, I kept our bumpers. I knew we were going to be back.
The dashing duo.
Yeah.
Definitely, man. Definitely.
And then and then I kept this one for from when we were doing the challenge. I kept that one. when we was doing the last one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just remembering that.
Yeah.
Oh, every single order, 4 miles for freaking $6 or $4 for 16 freaking miles. And
no, that's not what that was from, bud. What the hell?
Oh, the dying?
Yeah, that wasn't what that was from.
Oh, which one was that one from?
That was from the hot challenge, the last one we did.
Oh, okay. So I
because
I couldn't even look at the screen. My eyes was watering. I was dying. So I didn't even see that.
Yeah, because remember that was when we were like, oh my God, that's the chip, because it was the wing, and it tasted just like the chip. Yep.
And it shoot, man. The first couple of ones it was the first one. I'm like, oh man, this is nothing. I just thought this was gonna be, this is garbage. And then was it the second one or the third one?
It was the second one. You did too much shit talking. you did a little too much banging the chest talking about how this ain't shit. And then there you went.
I died.
That's exactly what happened too, because I'm like, you're gonna regret this. And then you took a bite of the second one, and then it got you, right? But you're like, okay. And then the third one, you took a bite of it. Anyway, go check the video out, guys. Like, hold on. Like I think I got it. Like, where is, like, hold on, guys. Yeah, check. Oh, this ain't that one, but check that out. Well, you tell me ready to win, and let's go.
All right. You ready?
Yep.
Yeah, once we're done showing, we're going to start the timer. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God.
Like, I remember
that chip. Man, that chip was deadly, man. I don't know how. And then the wing was like, tasted like the chip. Like, it was.
Yeah. I love wings. I did not like the chip.
Yeah. Whoever, I can't remember who it was, but whoever said eat cheese, that is like the magical freaking food to cool down. You know, everybody milk and all of that, and that mess work. For some reason, cheese freaking works, man. It like immediately cuts it in half, and then it's like you can like at least live again.
Absolutely.
Jesus, I'm glad whoever said that. Oh God. Yeah, we'll come
Yeah,
up with some more. We'll come up with some more crazy things we can do.
yeah, we're gonna do some stuff. No, I didn't run to the no, I didn't run to the bathroom. I ran to the sink. And hey, Stephanie, good morning. Like that one was rough. I like the chicken sandwich one, but I can't believe me and you when we did the blind chicken sandwich that both of us picked fucking Bojangles, North Kakalaki in Virginia.
Yep.
We eliminated
Yep.
ones in different orders, but like I went into this thinking, well, fucking Popeyes is 100% gonna win because Popeyes.
I thought so for sure. I thought for sure it was gonna be Popeyes.
Nope. Like, nope.
Bojangles.
Yeah.
And I had never had a Bojangles
Nope.
sandwich like that. I had their Cajun one. I've never had their plain chicken sandwich. I'm like, oh man, this is delicious.
Yeah. That's so like, what do we do next? Like there's like so much like.
I want to take it to another level, man. I want to take it to another level, whatever it is.
Yeah, I mean, because like, man, I don't want to die. I guess I'll go ahead and say that. Like, let's not.
I want to stick with it.
Yeah. But yeah, like, because we had a good thing, like, hey, because I still don't see any other dashers, any other gig workers doing stuff like that. Like, whether it's single or double. And it's a lot better when you got two of them than just being by yourself. Like, because you get two different reactions, and usually two people suffering is funnier than one. Like, so.
Yeah, we gotta think of something, man. But really, it's nothing else hot. So we gotta go the gross route.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh God. And guys, remember, you guys have any ideas, we will more than happily take them into consideration. If anything you guys would want to see us do that ain't gonna kill us, throw it in the comment below.
Yep.
Don't forget also to subscribe to both of us.
Yep.
But
we'll contemplate on if we're going to.
One of them should be some kind of like competition too, like who can eat the most, because like people love food competitions. Like
definitely.
Like so like that should be one of them. Whatever. I mean, at that point, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But whether it's like fucking pizza or like, what are your traditional hot dog eating competition? I guess.
Yeah, hot dogs are like. I mean, I'll eat hot dogs, but they're like disgusting and just their mixture of meat. It's just a bad ass food. I don't really want to have a hot pizza.
Well,
I can go with pizza.
Yeah, that's what I mean, like a pizza and like something like that. I just got a 1713 for 9 miles. It's 2 small orders. One has 8 items in the order. The other one has 7 items in the order. So, and the last one, it's a Spark. It's 17, and they bring it to the car. So like 2 orders, they're bringing it to me, and then I just got to go 9 miles total to deliver it.
Now, how much was the payout?
1713.
Oh yeah, no brainer.
Well, especially when that second one's coming back to Winchester, because I'm going to Stevens City Walmart, and the first one is in White Post, which is right by Stevens City, and then the other one is coming back to Winchester.
Perfect.
And it'll be at the ride along time, or the round robin time, where you get like the 10:30 orders.
Got you.
Because you can never depend on, like I always say, do the order you have in front of you if it's good, because you can't depend on another order coming. You always want to do what's in front of you if it's good.
Right.
Thank you, Stardashian.
Huh?
Very good. Okay. Princess said her husband's watching the kiddo while she goes and works.
Nice. Go get that money, princess.
Yeah, like, man, I'm telling you what, it's good to have your ass back on here. Like,
Yeah,
it might still
man.
be, it might be a while for a little bit, but like,
Yeah, it feels good, though, man. Even though negativity brought us back together, but
yeah,
you
I
know,
mean, that's
we
okay.
ended on a positive note.
Well, absolutely, like I said, and I'll make sure I'll clip this for my old buddy, and make sure he sees it.
Hey, Larry.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah.
yeah, I have. Go ahead.
I thought you was gonna say something to somebody in the comments.
I was just saying, no, I haven't been to St. Augustine. I'm pretty much a Virginia dasher, DC. Man, I'm telling you what. So, what do you got going on today? I mean, obviously, doesn't look like you're door dashing. Obviously, I
Yeah,
know you were
I'm on the.
trying to get.
Yeah, I'm about 2 hours late on the real estate side right now. But you know, hey,
So,
this is it started negative, but yeah, man, needed this good talking to everybody and
yeah.
you know
Um.
start
So
turn the day
what?
back into positive.
Yeah. So, what do you got going on with your real estate? Like meetings? You looking like today? Like
Yeah,
what's going on there?
yeah, I got a few properties to go look at. That was supposed to start at 8 o'clock. Now it's 10. And then yeah, man, we're either buying properties up, just me and my partner, or we'll team up to buy, bigger properties with other teams and individuals.
Yeah.
And then we'll either flip them or rent them out. So yeah, it's like day-to-day basis, man. And then I try to, like I say, get door dashing in. Like I said, sometimes it might be a quick one order, or I might be able to string together, a good 3 hours, and but I still get it in.
And how is Miss Wifey? See, I jokingly told people that you had to stop talking to me because your wife thought I was trying to kill you.
I know all these crazy challenges. Yeah, she's doing good, man. How's your wife going? Her job going good still? She enjoying it?
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'll be right with you.
Okay.
Yeah, they keep me busy down in Winchester. They didn't have one coming this hour, so I was like, when I finished that, the last order goes back to me. So I was like, okay, I can do that. No, not this last hour they did. So I mean, yeah, and I normally get a lot. So, but for whatever reason, I'm in trouble from like 10:30 to 12:30, getting an order anywhere. Yeah, and I know a couple weeks ago I wasn't having that issue, so it don't matter. Oh, you already have to get I had one earlier. All right, man. Thank you very much, brother. You have a good one, man. You too, man. Yeah, my wife is enjoying her job very much. It's she's gotten like 2 raises in the past year. She's only been there a year.
Lovely. That's what I'm talking about. Definitely. Is she still loving her Camry?
Oh God, yes.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, of course. Um,
That's all right,
it's fun.
man.
It's funny though because she likes my rental car.
Oh, well, shoot, switch out for a day.
No, hell no, man. Her car's a fucking gas guzzler. She only gets 19 miles a gallon in town.
Oh, them Camry's 6 cylinders, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
She gets 19 miles a gallon in town, but then she gets like 50 fucking miles a gallon on the highway.
Mm.
Like we seriously, like we went to Great Wolf Lodge in Maryland, which is like 190, 200 miles away. And she only went through a quarter tank of gas.
Wow. So them high,
So like,
those kind of steady speeds, those engines that work a lot less, but them freaking short miles, they're getting cranked up and going is gas sucking.
yeah, no, it sucks. So yeah, I love this car because it's just good all day, every day.
Around.
But
Right.
most of the newer cars are these days. Like
Yeah.
most of them are great gas mileage. Like, but I'm going electric. When I go and buy, I've already got the electric hookup at the house. Because
Okay.
I'd actually already planned on buying one, but things had happened with our family and shit like that. So like when I get my taxes back, I'm gonna go put money on an electric car that has like a 270 mile range, and all it's gonna cost is $20 a month on my electric extra. So
Oh,
obviously I'm saving about $200 a month in gas by doing that.
lovely. Definitely. What kind of electric? What company you
I'm
going with?
I'm looking to probably go with either the Chevy or the Kia. Like
Oh, okay.
Chevy's got a really nice car and Kia's got some good ones. So like I don't want to do Tesla, even though you can get a cheap Tesla, but Tesla has too many issues. Like
Yeah.
I've always joked with people, like if Elon Musk asked me to get in a rocket ship, no problem. I get right in his rocket ship, go to the moon.
But
But
it's
it,
cost.
but if this man asked me to get in his car, go to DC, I will tell him to go fuck himself. Because for real, this man got no problem going to space. He ain't got no recalls. My man can't go down the street without 1,000 Tesla recalls.
Definitely. Yeah, they have a lot of problems, man. And I definitely not gonna let it self-drive. Definitely not. I think you froze, John. You froze on us, John.
Uh,
Think you going outside of Winchester now? Going in a bad area?
Of course, it wouldn't be a normal live if it wasn't for the fact that we'd have a little bit of issues.
Yep. You
Like
going into
this isn't a this. All right, shit. Okay. So I am curious too, because again, I don't get you on. I don't talk to you that much. How is your money on YouTube?
I mean, I can't complain. For the effort I put into it. You know, the time and everything. Yeah. I mean, and then, like I said, I enjoy it. I just enjoy putting the content out and everything.
Yeah,
So
I only ask because I'm making about 100 a month. Like nothing to write home to mom about, but like I make like 100 a month
that's
on
extra some
YouTube.
money.
Yeah,
Extra
yeah,
money.
absolutely.
That your YouTube pays for your gas for a week, right? Oh, you
Yeah,
breaking up. You're going in
Yeah,
and
talk
out.
to the people. I might break up, but they can hear you.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't see no freaking comments though, so I don't know. I can't. I don't know who I'm talking to.
Have you completely forgot like your login information to StreamYard and
No,
all that
no,
stuff?
yeah, I had it in my emails, but now my is buried. And then I thought it was quicker for you to just set up everything quicker because I wanted to jump on.
It was.
And then
Well, for future reference,
I was in a way where I didn't feel like looking that up. I just wanted to get on here and get in his ass.
yeah. And unfortunately, he still never came on here.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm around that amount too, John. A month for YouTube, like you say, it's just the fun of doing it, and putting the content out what I'm experiencing, and hopefully people comment back and maybe come back, well, hey, I'm doing this, and then I'm like, oh, well, let me get out and try what you doing too, so the money is basically side thing, but it's mainly is just wanting to talk to everybody. And
yeah, my aunt almost died. So like I had my cousin or my nephew, my second cousin, but I call him more like a nephew, for like 3 weeks because my aunt like legit like got air flighted to the hospital. Like so she like almost died for real. So like I've had a lot going on. A lot. Hold on 1 second, brother.
Okay.
Yeah, I got these deliveries. I like them, but this is definitely better than DoorDash because I'm not usually gone as long as I was with DoorDash, being in the restaurants and shit like that.
Right.
I don't have those length of waits anymore.
Okay. So is the crew a lot of the crew multi-apping now, or are everybody else still sticking with DoorDash mainly? What's everybody doing, even though I can't see the comments? I'm still, I really don't have no choice. I probably would, if there was other apps in the town, I would have from the get-go. I know I definitely would have done Spark. I tried, but it was a waiting list. I definitely would have did that from the beginning. That and DoorDash was my plan, but then could never get on it Spark. So
yeah. All right. Please ring doorbell on the side. I got one more order that's heading back to Winchester. It's only 8 miles away, which is good. I'm trying to figure out which side I go on. Did I take the right side? Of course I did. Okay, that's good enough. But yeah, so like I love doing Spark. Like it doesn't take it out of me. Like earlier, I had an order that was 2 cases of water, 3 jugs of water, going up to the 3rd floor of an apartment. So that kind of sucked. Like, but I mean, look, man, we've done some shit
then here and there.
Yeah. Well, you can look at these orders and see what they look like before you take them. Like sometimes they'll stay on your screen long enough to do that. Sometimes you need to go quick on it and just worry about the rest later.
Okay. Yeah. Is most of the crew doing? Because I don't know if they answered or not.
Oh
yeah. Are they doing most?
Princess tries to multi-app, but she does better just focusing on one. So I believe she's on DoorDash. Larry is doing ride shares now. He is like 99% rideshare and will do the occasional DoorDash. Yeah, so and she's not here right now, but rideshare Lisa does a lot of her catering. Like she still does a little bit of DoorDash, but I think like her catering has been picking up, so she's been doing a lot of catering lately.
I guess I thought Lisa was more of I guess ride sharing, but she
Well,
used to do a lot of DoorDash too.
well, yeah, she was a ride share. I guess she got out of it for whatever reason.
Oh, okay.
But I mean,
Okay.
that's originally she had content apparently on her channel. She so she was a ride share person at one point, but she's more of the food delivery now.
What's Sue doing?
Sue, I think Sue is still trying to do Dash, and she does a little bit of deliver that too.
Oh, okay.
We have Dasher Direct, Midwest Panther. We do not get paid every week. We like to get paid right now. Right, investor? You get Dasher Direct, right?
Yep. Give me
Yep.
my money right now. I
Yeah.
don't trust DoorDash like that.
Obviously, I don't door. Who would have ever thought? Did you think there'd be a time? Hell, what I thought. Did you ever think there'd be a time that I would be?
4?
Yeah. I feel bad for making fun of you.
When I saw that, when you sent me that, I was like, and that's immediately what I thought. I was like, there's no way ever would think, at least you and I would ever see something that low. I was like, wow. But I probably would be right with you if I had another app, and if I didn't need, I need Dash now, or I just couldn't do this at all.
And see, that's why. And see, that's why if Spark was in your area, it would be good because you can get on, get off whenever the hell you want. You know the orders are coming in around 35, 40 after. You'll be done by 20 after the next hour.
Oh, so you don't schedule on Spark and nothing. You can jump in when you want and just. Oh man. I'm going to reapply, man. Maybe there's an opening or something open. Well,
but like in my town, like
holiday time.
Yep, but like in my town, you have the round robins that usually start about 8:35, 8:40. Those are your curbside orders. But throughout the whole time, you'll get curbside orders, but you'll also get shop and pay orders. Like I did one earlier, paid me $20. I had to go shop for 6 miles. Or I had to go shop for 6 items to go like 7 miles, something crazy like that. But $20.
Can't beat that.
Jesus. No, and you don't have a card or nothing. You just scan the QR code on the register, and that's it.
Oh man!
You don't even ring it up. You just put it directly in a bag.
Jesus! Oh, that's lovely. That's freaking lovely, man. Yeah. I'm going to reapply, man. Even though I know all these extra people are working right now for the holidays, but I'm gonna give it a try, man, and just see what happens. Maybe I'll squeak through or something. That I would rather jump in and out.
How are you doing? We're doing good.
Who was that?
It's Gig Economy Life saying hello.
What's going on, Gig? Yeah, man. So I'm gonna give it a try. Yeah. I have a feeling I would be doing this exact same thing, John. If now they got my neck in that Dash now. I have to keep that, or I just couldn't do this.
Because I mean, it sounds like you're still making a good bit of your money. Again, like you still make some good money on DoorDash when you do get on, and
I can say it's not as like it used to be, but yeah, it's
you still getting catering orders.
You still do, yeah. Like I say, I probably would get more if I dashed more, but yeah, I've gotten lucky. I got lucky in one of my 3-hour dashes. I got lucky and I got 2 catering orders during that 3 hours. But yeah, that was just a few days back.
Larry was at 8% and got a $76 catering order.
Lovely. Jesus.
He's at 0% right now.
Dang. Everybody to jump ship. I don't blame you, man. I don't
Well,
blame you,
because
man.
we have a backup plan. We have the
Yeah.
backup option. Like with you, I get it. Like you're doing your other job too, but you still depend on DoorDash money some too. Like
Yeah.
whether it's just for spending money, whatever it's for, you obviously depend on it, or you wouldn't worry about being in the
Yeah.
Dash Now program.
Like I said, I have my goals and my then I know DoorDash is, for that.
Yeah.
Can I be fine without it? Yeah, but no, I have this is what I'm using it for. This is
Absolutely.
Dad, they got me hooked with the Dash. I wish they didn't have. I wish you could jump on and off. And I probably would totally be like you guys and just keep looking for that $2 per mile. Man, if I did that now, if I waited for a $2 per mile, I'll within probably a couple of hours already be below 70. And then
Oh
they're
God,
really killing me.
it wouldn't take a couple hours, brother. It would not take a couple hours.
Jesus.
Like it would not take a couple hours.
Probably like 10 minutes. I'm there.
I still get orders, but they're not as much. Like I will say that I probably get about, if I'm on for 2 hours, right? I probably will get 15 orders. I will decline 13 or 14 of them.
Wow.
Um,
It's crazy. The whole crew is Jesus.
That's what I mean. See, could you imagine the content we would have had? Like, I get it, we all busy, but going live and everyone just fucking saying fuck DoorDash and just like,
and
yeah.
You imagine somebody a month before coming on and seeing us, and then for some reason hadn't been on, and then a month like, wait a minute, what happened to this live? What? This is not what they were saying. Like what?
Yeah. we gonna have some people that are brand new to us and be like, see some old videos and be like, what?
Yeah. And enjoy the dark side. But yeah. But I mean, you gotta adapt, man. I mean, just like DoorDash has to adapt for their bottom line, man, and I cannot blame them. They're running a business. If they can still get these orders moved and improving their bottom line, I mean, that's what business is about, man. So you got to do what you got to do, but at the same time, on our side, we're gonna do what we got to do to make sure our bottom line stays where it needs to be. So, and we'll see who wins in the end. Will DoorDash be able to keep squeezing drivers like this and keep the business going, or is it going to backfire in a few years? So we shall see. But I guess it's always going to be new rookies coming into the system that don't know any better. Like I didn't know any better when I first started doing crazy long orders for little money, and so I guess it's always going to be that influx of new dashers that don't know any better, and then they'll catch on, and then they'll be done with DoorDash, and then be more replacements. So I guess all we can see how it unfolds in the coming years. So, but it looks like DoorDash, the company right now, is winning. They defeating, and I think they're getting more orders delivered than ever and paying out less than ever to the drivers. So that's how it is. That's how it is. But I'm glad you guys are doing good and was able to adapt, and it seemed like you're doing even better than you were. So that's good to hear. They got me stuck where I have no other apps, and this Dash Now is just super valuable. to me. Need to be able to jump in when I need to. Net scheduling, I'll probably schedule and then can't even jump on when I need to, or want to jump on and I can't because I don't have Dash now. So I have to take the good with the bad in these orders to keep Dash now.
Next month, you're in a battle for your life. So one good thing is that came out of it.
Smell like wild onions. People cutting grass around me. They must have cut some wild onions or something. Onions smell like crazy.
Okay. All right. Sorry about that. I had a lot. That was a bigger one than I mean, it was big because I had a whole bunch of water gallons.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I hear your breathing.
I've missed you. God.
Good exercise.
Yeah, that's that gym workout right there. That's that gym order.
Yeah.
Like, what we doing today? Muscling up.
That's right. Those steps, them heavy steps in.
Absolutely. But yeah, I was looking back at our lives, a little bit of them, like the highlights and stuff of, man, they were like, we got something good, like for real, like the chemistry, because like I've just keep it real 100. I've tried it with other people on here. It's not the same. Like on here, like I've tried. It's not the same. You can get on here and talk with anybody, 100% correct. But to have that same chemistry, the same like play off each other, and just it works.
Yeah, I mean we both ain't got no sense, so no brain, so
Nope.
works
Nope. I mean, you got one of us going, attention, DoorDash drivers, stop lying to the community. You know that's top 5 bullshit.
There's no holiday struggle.
The only thing struggling is me watching your shorts. Like,
Don't believe nothing out of his mouth.
and that's again my only problem is, I mean, it takes people. You're messing with someone's money at the end of the day. Like as fun as YouTube is, and it is fun. Like for us who are monetized, I know he doesn't know anything about that yet, and that's no offense. He's just not monetized yet. He'll understand that more when he's monetized and he can make some money off his videos.
Mm-hmm.
That, oh shit, I might have tried to tell people, I might have hurt him a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yep. But then, like you say, like you said, yeah. But then he sees that as like, oh man, I'm let me try this to grow my channel. Yeah, we know negative, like in all kinds of niches, negativity can grow. But why? But I just look at us like a community. So why in family? So why would you try to hurt your community and family? Went and just make up a narrative, because it's not really nothing bad is being said. You're just making up a narrative, or you just can't comprehend, and then you're just putting something out there, and you're literally doing what you calling out the other person supposedly is doing. You're literally doing it.
Yeah, we're supposed to be community. We're supposed to be helpful to one another, and I guess the other thing that kind of it blows my mind a little bit about the situation He's been on our lives before.
Right.
He's been in our lives with both of us on screen. He's been in our lives before. So it's not like you were this flyby person that he knows nothing about. Like he's come across you a couple of times. You know what I mean?
Yep. And or like freaking, I just started dashing yesterday. Or even if, I've only been dashing for a year and a half, and compared to other people, 5, 6, 10 years. But then, I've done 7,000 deliveries in a year and a half, and I believe that's still some kind of track record. That's enough for me to form opinions and try a lot of different things and see what doesn't work and does work. And I have a whole year in it. So now I'm starting to compare last year to this year type things. You know, I don't just put out something and don't have nothing to compare. Now I have my last October through December to compare it with. Man, this October is starting the freaking same way. So hey guys, you might want to look out for this holiday struggle. And also just to tell people, like, hey, if you're used to spending money in a certain way, hey, these next 3 months might be tough for you. So slow up on the spending, buckle down, because something crazy might happen in your market for the next 3 months. And all of a sudden you're like, oh, I'm not making as much money as I thought I was going to make, but I'm still spending like I did during the summer when it was, say, like in my market, summers are pretty good, but I always hear, man, the summer slowdown. But that doesn't really affect me in my market. But the freaking holiday, October, December, shit, that's the slowdown in my market. And I know I'm not the only market like that. Come on. I know there's similar markets that this is going to happen in. So, and I've never heard of this. This is the first I ever heard it. So, he's lying. He's just telling this after only 2 hours of sitting there. No, dummy.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Like I said, man, it's a shame, but I just like I said, my two biggest problems with this is one, like you by saying don't watch, you're basically saying don't watch this liar, trying to affect your money. That's one. And two, and most importantly, like he's had people comment on those videos and he's deleting them, which now you can't take any video he does seriously when it comes to the comments, because he's done it to you, he's done it to a couple other people, so he's done it to more people than just the 4 people I know about.
Yep.
So I can't take that serious.
And then you just told me about these other people. So then, like you say, how many other people has commented that you don't know about?
Yep.
So,
and that makes you look bad, because look, he's calling you out, and either 2 people, and when they don't see a comment from you in his video, they're going to think one of 2 things. Investor's bigger than him. He don't even know he exists. Or he must be right, because investor ain't say shit. So, like,
yep, it's ridiculous, man. Concentrate on, like he said, hey, I've got all these thousands of deliveries. Well, shoot, make some content on it and try to help us. And let us try to use those things that you see has worked for you. And then it may work for us, it may not. But why are you talking about somebody else? Come on, man. You're stupid. That's just stupid.
Yeah, well, it 100%. When you called me this morning and all fired up, I'm like, thank you, Major Deliveries. I said, I get his ass right on this live. Yeah, cha-ching. I'm like high-fiving Major Deliveries. I'm like, yeah. Like, this show is brought to you by Major Deliveries, a contributor of this show.
Executive producer.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So, like, it's funny. Like, and this is exactly what I missed. Like, and like I said, we've had people struggling out here. Like, unfortunately, like I think Sue for the longest time was like either her health or her work or a mixture of both. But like DoorDash is like really tanked in her town. The last I knew about, Princess's even market for DoorDash hadn't been as good as it had been. Um, it's because DoorDash is also now really stretching. Oh, you want to keep your AR good? But here's a really big bullshit order, and you're on the cusp of dropping out of the tier program. So what are you gonna do?
Yep. I really think they have put that in the algorithm too. Yep. Send this to all the people first that are borderline,
Yep.
and then send it to, hopefully one of
Oh,
those take it.
yeah, I believe that 1000%. Like,
Mhm. And it's not hard, man, for that. I mean, AI has gotten so much better, man. They can plug in whatever they want into their algorithm now. It's so
yeah,
much
well,
better now.
yeah, and even Walmart occasionally will throw you a bad order. They just try to throw a $9.75 for 14 miles for 2 orders. But the reason why that's bad, Walmart pays you $7 to $9 every order, nothing less. The reason why that was so bad is because not one of those tipped.
Got you.
And I don't take chances on. Well, maybe they'll. Yeah, I don't do that. I don't do on maybes.
No, well, I don't. And like I say, everybody believe differently on tips. I just 100%, man. You just disrespecting me, man. If you're not gonna tip me, you just, and I don't care what your situation is. You're just, because there's other options that you could do to get food. And man, you're just 100%
I would say,
disrespecting me.
Like I would say that it's tough. It's tough. But I mean, like I said, you're gonna have that same problem with the couple that say goes into the restaurant and probably shouldn't be in that restaurant, but they have enough money for the meal and maybe not for that waitress who. And I'll give you an easy one: Golden Corral, a restaurant like that. A lot of I talked to a lot of those waitresses, and I'd say probably about 25% of them say they don't get tips because they looked at like the customer looks at them like, all you did was give me like a refill on my drink, and so I don't need to do shit for you. And like, so like 25% of them say they don't even get tipped.
Wow.
And so like I equate that as the same as DoorDash. Like it's the same mentality. People are like, all you did was get in a car and drive it to me. You didn't have to work for it. Because I've heard that before. I think we've all heard that too. It's not like you worked hard for it. You got in your car and you bring it to me. Like,
and I hear, they'll try to throw it on even on DoorDash, like, oh, it's so they charging us like crazy, and now we want a tip. So I look at it as I went back and forth on a few people. Okay, so you saying DoorDash is, it's expensive to get that food. So you mean to tell me you're going to go to a super expensive restaurant and not tip the waiter or waitress? No, you're gonna tip that waiter or waitress, or not go to that super expensive restaurant. Most people are not just going to go to a super expensive restaurant and then just don't tip. It's the exact same thing. You're paying way more than you need to pay for that McDonald's burger. But since you don't have to look at us, even though some do, even on hand to me, they just don't give a damn. But it's the same exact thing. You're not going to go to an over expensive, overcharged restaurant. You're going to either not go, or if you do go, you're going to have your money to tip, be able to tip that waiter or waitress too. We're the exact same. But it's even worse for us because we got maintenance and our freaking gas on top of that. A waiter or waitress at least don't have that.
Yeah.
So,
that's
it's crazy.
Like it's we're at a point now where, like I told you, that logistics company that exists in my town isn't bad because you're getting paid. You're getting paid a lot of money basically, and vacation time and all that time. You know what I mean? Like it's
right.
it's
That's
worth it.
good. That's pretty damn good. Like you said, our work is easy, but that kind of setup, yeah, I mean, you're still gonna beat your car up with those miles, but that's it's a lot better than it is now for DoorDash.
Well,
So,
yeah, and like I said, you could take a fucking vacation and get paid for it.
yep.
Like DoorDash, I ain't trying to be dumb or nothing, but like DoorDash, we should be getting vacation with DoorDash now for your full-time drivers. Be like, hey, we appreciate you full-time drive. If you ever want to take 1 week off out of the year, we will take 3 months of your earnings and we'll divide it up, and that's what we'll give you for your week vacation. You know what I mean?
Definitely. If you do a certain amount of deliveries in a certain amount of time, whatever that may be, you should get some kind of freaking perk. Just like when I first started, a little bit after I first started, they gave drivers $10,000. I can't remember what the criteria was at the time, but yeah, they gave drivers $10,000 for whatever, how long I can't remember what was the criteria, but I remember it happening.
Oh, I do. That was well, I don't know if you're talking about the same one, but they gave it out for people who had been with DoorDash since day one.
Okay.
And on the 10-year anniversary, they gave everyone who had been doing deliveries from day one $10,000.
Right. Yeah. So they could do some kind of, I don't give a damn what it is, John. Damn, give something. If you do a certain amount of freaking deliveries, and they could even give some kind of gas perk. I ain't talking about just the 2% back. Like give something, man. Give something. If you're out here doing a certain amount of, say you do a certain amount of orders in the 3-month period, do it quarterly. You get some kind of quarterly bonus if you get that certain amount of deliveries.
I agree.
Even if certain amount of, I ain't gonna even say certain amount of deliveries and leave it at that. Certain amount of deliveries, and you did keep your 70% or better acceptance rate. Because I get it. Yeah. If you're just cherry picking, yeah, you can do a lot of orders, but you also, you're not taking some of the mediocre ones. So if you're 70 or higher and getting a certain amount in 3 months, get a quarterly bonus, man.
I agree.
It's they just nothing.
Like
freaking nothing.
I'll give you like this, like Walmart. This is cute. They do 3 what I call quest challenges, whatever. They do 3 a week, right? And I'll tell you about the ones that I did already. It was, if you do from 6 a.m. to 8:15 a.m., we're going to give you 3 days to do 4 deliveries in that 6 a.m. to 8:15 a.m. time at the certain Walmart. Then we're going to pay you an extra $18. And these are deliveries you're going to do anyways. But we're just going to go ahead and once you complete those, we're going to give you an extra $18. And then on the weekends, they'll give you, hey, if you complete 7 deliveries, we're going to give you $42. If you complete one, like a Saturday, you do 7 deliveries on our Saturday. The minute you hit the 7th delivery done, we're giving you $42. Like, and these are all deliveries. These are all deliveries you're going to do anyways.
Yeah. Something, man. Something. God. It's ridiculous, man. I mean, DoorDash had its little challenges, and then they always tried to fuck you. And then I finally got smart and used to pause my app because they think it was the 5 orders, and then they'll try to slip a real bad ad on. But after they gave me that 5th one, and then and what was crazy about it, you get your 5 deliveries done, and then you get your bonus money. But if you're on your 5th order and they send an add on and you decline that add on, even though that's your 6th order, that just started your whole freaking list. That just started your whole challenge over. So so the 5 orders you accepted don't even count, even though you declined your 6th order. So I started, as soon as I take that 5th order, I used to pause my app so I can finish it. So, but every time they used to try to slide, I mean, some garbage. I mean, $4 for 12 miles, like on you. And I'm like, and now they don't even do those challenges. I don't know if everybody got smart and it's like, man, okay, I see what y'all are doing. I'm gonna pause my freaking app as soon as I accept that 5th order, so you can't send me no garbage. But yeah, but they don't even do that now. They don't do nothing extra.
And then even Walmart, like I'll tell you what, like you get paid on these cards called Walmart One cards, right? And when you spend that money at the store, right? You get 3% back.
Right.
And then when you don't, and then hold on, I'm sorry. And then when you and they're like, hey, spend $45 and we'll give you $4 back instantly if you spend it at Walmart. So like, and hell, a lot of us go to Walmart anyways.
Yep. Yeah, that's great that Walmart has all of that plugged in. They're a whole grocery store and all that. So that they can bring even extra perks that DoorDash couldn't do no matter what. So that but yeah, there's things DoorDash could do, man. That, I mean, like you say, reward. I mean, there's people out here doing side hustles and all of that, but you got people putting in that work. Man, you got to reward them, man. That's ridiculous. You just don't give a damn.
No, and they don't. And again, DoorDash, hey, come see me, deactivate me. I don't give a shit. You suck. It's crazy. Like, because they take advantage of people. Like they take, these people we know they got to do this, so we can pretty much do whatever we want to them. Like, and it's not right.
Yep.
And I blame the rest of the gig world food delivery genre for it, because if Uber Eats would step up their game, if Grubhub would step up their game and make better prices, then DoorDash would have to compete. But DoorDash doesn't have to compete with anything, because believe it or not, Uber Eats overall is worse than fucking DoorDash.
Yep. I tried Uber Eats. I tried Uber Eats probably for about a week. And that's when I was a freaking rookie, didn't know any better. And I even saw I was like, man, this is ridiculous. And I really didn't even know nothing about nothing. And I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm doing 100% DoorDash.
So I am on right now. I am on DoorDash, if you could hear that.
Yep.
And that does not meet my criteria. I know this is going to be real petty. It's $6 for 3.4 miles. That does not meet my criteria.
About 0.4. Jesus.
Nope, does not meet my criteria.
Damn.
I mean, look, I've already made $110. It's $10.50. I ain't gotta do that.
Damn.
$110. We at $10.50. I know I've got about 4 more Walmart deliveries at some point by the end of 3:30. Yeah. We ain't 6 for 3. Nope.
Damn.
It's like that out here.
What you got?
It's
8%?
tough. No, it's still 9.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I must be going through a phase where I actually accepted one.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, it says very low. But
yeah, man,
I'm at a 96% completion rate, and I'm at a 5.0 customer rating.
Damn. That's crazy. Never thought.
How the mighty have fallen.
Years low. Wow. Yeah. That is crazy. Yeah, I'm sure doing the crew if I had other apps and something, like, I didn't know Walmart Smart. That's lovely that you can jump in and out. You don't have to schedule. Man, I would totally be doing Walmart.
Because like right now, for whatever reason, the past couple of days, my town has went kind of dead from like 10:30 to 12:30 on Walmart. Right. So I'll use the 10:30 to 12:30 on DoorDash but I still have Walmart open just in case they want to throw me an order, because whether I'm on a dash or not, I can still accept it.
hmm
So
Yeah.
like, I'm just, yeah, this is actually really, I like it.
That's lovely.
Like, yeah, right now, yeah, I've made stupid money right now, and it's, yeah.
Yeah.
So what,
Yeah. Usually, well, it used to take you like every bit up to noon to make $100.
yeah,
Oh,
about
back.
11, 12, depending. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm over 100. I'm at 110 right now. So
Yeah.
yeah,
And
I'm way
it's not
above
even
where I need.
11 yet.
Nope.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna go sit at Chick-fil-A because I'm still use that as my hot spot. It just will pump me like a lot of dog shit. But like I told you also, the plan eventually is to get to 0% and then start documenting my ascent back to 100.
Right.
But don't
See,
worry, I will be back down to like 60 in no time because I will still use DoorDash after that. I'll take $2 a mile, minimum of $6. How serious is John about this? John declined to $6 for 3.4 miles because it's 0.4 miles over my limit.
that's crazy. That's
Like, sorry.
damn. Yeah, that's crazy.
Invested like man, I'd have done that.
Yeah, I definitely would have done it.
Yeah.
Shit. Man,
I
yeah,
remember.
I'm gonna have to get off here, brother. I
I know.
am behind.
Well, absolutely. I'm glad to get you back on. We'll have to talk.
Oh, definitely. And like I said, we're gonna get the Fridays crank back up, at least that, and then try to start working everything else in, man.
All right, buddy. Well, you have a good one. And
All right, brother. All right,
all right,
keep
man.
making that money out there, man, and everybody else. Keep getting it.
All right, guys.
All right.
Peace.
All right, brother.
All right, man.